Yo, it's Big Viking Magical Box Breaks and Wars. Tonight we have a box of Dominaria Remastered, and then we have a Mystery Booster Retail Edition from 2019. We're going to split them both in half. We're going to start with the Dominaria Remastered. So DMR, like I said, we're going to split it in half. We're going to have 2 wars. Each war is going to have 6 seats. Each seat's going to be assigned 3 packs. Whoever pulls the highest combined value of cards over $5 by TCG MRKT will win all other mythics, rares, borderless, retro, and cards over $3 from their war. Tonight we're hunting them big 4 mythics: Force of Will, Vamp Tutor, Sylvan Library, and Urza's Incubator. They're all mythic, and that's our top 12. They're all $18 plus. And then for the other rare slots, all the other tutors except Vamp are rares. Enlightened, Worldly, Mystical. And there's 42 cards on our $5 and up list, according by TCG MRKT. I have the official list. It was checked just before kickoff. Yo, what's up, Bobby V? Yeah, you like that play, man? It's escaping me what it's called now, but it was originally a Goblin Rabble Master. But they switched it to all crazy bunnies. So first war in DMR, Frederick, Anthony, David, Robert V, Bobby C, and Dirty Dog. So we got Bobby V and Bobby C. Of course, the randomizer always puts them two in the war together. So I always mark it Robert V and then Bobby C. I look back the last 5 boxes for your recent winnings. Robert and Frederick split Lord of the Rings collector box. So here is War 1 of Dominaria Remastered. Frederick, Anthony, David, Robert, Bobby, and Dirty Dog. We will randomize it 9 times. 5 and 4. 2. 4. 6. 8. Here comes our order. 9. Frederick leading off, then David, Anthony, Dog, Robert V, and Bobby. Of course, they put them close together, too. Frederick, David, Anthony. Frederick, David, Anthony. Dog, Robert, Bobby. Blow my nose one last time. Get one more drink of water. Lube the pipes. Can we hit a Vamp Tutor or a Force tonight? What was it, 2 boxes ago now? Dirty Dog hit the foil retro Force of Will. Put on some protection, keep everything packed fresh. And then we'll get into it. First 18 out. And you don't want to see Grim Lavamancer at your rare. So that should be 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There's our first half. War 2, the little stack will go on top. And I'll just keep what ships up by your name. You war winners, if you want the bulk, get in touch with me. It's only a few extra bucks for the added weight of the shipping. Frederick, David, Anthony, Doug, Robert, Bobby. The bulk I'll put down here in the corner. Frederick, David, Anthony, Doug, Robert, Bobby. Here we go. Frederick leading off. No commons or uncommons are $3 plus unless they're foil. I want to say they got to be foil retro too, like Nature's Lore and stuff. Frederick leading off DMR with a rare. A Soul Canar. Retro Renewed Faith. And your retro planes. David, pack one for you. So what do you guys think now that the ring has been found? The Precious and Lord of the Rings. I mean, there's still hundreds of serialized cards, but I've just noticed that boxes, when they topped out, they were close to $500 a collector's box, and now I've already seen them today for $350 a box. David, rare. A Body Snatcher. Retro Factor Fiction. Retro Swamp. I can't believe Wizards released it this early in the print run. You think they would have kept it for a year. I don't know what the F they were doing. Anthony, pack one for you. Andrew says now they know not to do that. Yeah, it's like, why? Come on, you're supposed to have smart business people at your company. Foil, I mean, a retro blue here for Anthony that has mythic or rare slot. So is this Mystical Tutor, Urza, or Force? They're the three blues we're looking for. Give us one. Remora. That used to play. I bet you that's like, yeah, between $4 and $5. Retro Forest and your arena filler. I'll put Remora in a penny. Like I said, that's got to be, I bet you probably $4.50 or $4. What is Mystic Remora retro at? $4 even. Dirty Dog. Dirty Dog. All he does is hit monster blue in this set. Like I said, he hit a retro foil Force of Will. The box before that, he hit a retro Urza foil and a Mystical Tutor. He's got some kind of borderless in the back. It looks like it's blue. I think I can ID it just by the little clip I saw. We'll see. Dirty dog. Woof, woof. With a rare. A Sylvan's Reclamation. A lion. Oh, it's not what I was thinking. It's a foil borderless rare here at the back for the dirty dog. Yo, what's up, Bobby C? Yeah, what's up, Andrew? Here we go, dirty dog. Is it blue? It's a gemstone mine borderless. We'll see what that does. Gemstone mine normally doesn't play, but foil borderless is awesome looking. Look at how nice that card is. Chillin' and illin'. Your island and your insects. So gemstone. Let me refresh this. Gemstone mine borderless only normally $1.24. Foil is $4.06. It's a super nice looking card. Like I said, it is purty. Yeah, Bobby V sent me a picture of his from a promotion for his FNM tonight, and they're running, free entry, and winner gets a Lord of the Rings set box. Man, talk about, small community. Like, you couldn't do that in Portland. You would have to, like, rent out an event center. You'd have thousands of people there. Bobby V, here's your first one. Pack 5 out of the box. Nothing on the board yet. Robert with a rare. A Sphinx. Your retro Juggernaut. And your retro Forests. Bobby C. Closing out round 1. Yeah, that, like I said, that that mine is super sweet looking. You're correct, Bobby V. Bobby C. Your first one here. Can you give us a rabbit here to chase the next 2 rounds? Bobby? Where? No, there's Lavamancer. Retro Counterspell. And your Swamp. So nothing in round 1. Frederick, leading off round 2. I've always liked crop rotation. Frederick with a rare borderless, I think. The number was up in the 400s. That's borderless range, right? Give us a good one. No, a chainer. Like, again, it doesn't matter what the card is. The borderlesses are always so nice looking. Retro. And then a retro chainer's edict right behind it. That's a cool little mix. And then, of course, you get a swamp at the back. And a zombie. Man, that was all black at the back. Back in black. Or black in the back, not back in black. AC/DC's among my favorites. Them and Metallica are probably like the two hard rock bands I like the most. Of course, you can throw Pearl Jam in there and Alice in Chains. David, pack 2. And you got a retro land or artifact. So you want to see Dark Depths. And this is all the way up to Urza's Incubator. Dark Depths or Urza's Incubator. On a hard time focusing, huh? Give us one. Nope. A hinterland. Your common and your common foil. And your retro island. Anthony, pack 2 for you. Oh, yeah. All the blue retros were the ones that... This one's like picture perfect. Yeah, there's like... And it was like shifted. Yeah, it was like shifted printing, they were calling it, I believe. But they were going for what, like $12-15, right? Tony, pack 2 for you. Tony with a rare. A Qatar. So still no mythics out, and a Wild Growth retro and an Island retro. Dirty Dog. Pack 2 for you. Yeah, 10 plus on the shifty counter spells. I definitely sent one, maybe 2 of them to Moyer too in his winnings. That one box had a ton of them. Almost every retro blue was shifted. It was just to like what degree. And the one counter spell was really shifted. Dirty Dog. Woof, woof. He pulls our first mythic here. In pack, what is it, 10? Give us a good one. No, it's a miss. A Kamal. Retro Street Wraith. And a Retro Mountain. Bobby V, your pack 2. So the next mythic definitely got to be a hit, right? Who pulls the next mythic? Robert, pack 2 for you. With a retro gold. I don't think there's any gold on the list. Azure. Common. And your retro planes. Bobby C, closing out round 2. And there's 1 pack left each. Give us a rabbit here to chase the final round. What was that at the back? Was that the token? That all green? Or is that a borderless green? Bobby C. With a rare. A Denizen. And then a retro Mind Stone. And then a foil retro green. That was the green I saw. So give us something good. No, a Deadwood Tree Folk. Again, I love the old school star, foil star across the bottom. Man, so we've missed on our first mythic and we whiffed on our foil retro Deadwood. Retro normally 6 cents. Foil's 15 cents. So nothing through the first two. First 2 rounds. Frederick leading off round 3. Come on, give us a rabbit. At least give us an exploration or something. A worldly tutor. Frederick, your last shot here in DMR. Or do you have a second spot? Rare. A Rith. Retro Empty the Warrens. And no retro Plains. David. Last shot here in DMR. Some kind of foil at the back. David with a rare. Mind Slicer. Retro Blink. And a foil common. Anthony. It's like how this is playing out. Either we're going to get a monster here at the end or I'm going to be pricing it out. And if I have to price it out, it's all your other mythics and rares. And no retros, or like the retros only play if they're mythic or rare. So Anthony, your last shot here in DMR. Mythic number 2. And I want to say it's Borderless. Give us something. No, a last chance. People like these ones that give you extra turn, but take an extra turn after this one. At the beginning of that turn's end step, you lose the game. And I haven't pulled that yet. Borderless. That thing is awesome looking. Borderless with the big dragon and the guy trying to have his last chance. Bobby, the big boys in your pack, we're going to punctuate it at the end. Man, so we've missed on our 2 first mythics, though. That's not a good sign either. What is Borderless last chance? It is $1.97. Dirty Dog. Woof, woof. Your last one. Dirty Dog with a retro white. That is mythic or rare slot. Give us Enlightened. Now a Wrath of God. OG board wipe. Your Lion and your Retro Mountain. Man. So nothing through the first 16 packs. Nothing $5 plus. Battle of the Bobbies here at the end. Either one of them got a rabbit for us. There's gotta be, right? Here we go, Robert. You got some kind of foil at the back, too. Robert. Rare. An umbilicus, no help. Foil uncommon. A Mesa Enchantress. And a Plains. Enchantress foil doesn't play. Normally 26 cents. Foil's 32. So here we go, Bobby C. Easiest last pack magic there is. Just got to put something on the board. If not, like I said, it's going to be your mythics and rares. The total combined value of your mythics and rares. If Bobby C doesn't hit something here. Come on, Mushroom Men. Pull a boomer here. Rare. No, a Harbor. Retro Dogs. And that's it. Man, you War 2 participants are smiling. If there's any money in this box, it's coming out in your war. Nothing $5 plus came out in War 1. Who had them penny sleeve ones? They got to be in the lead. Anthony had Mystic Remora. That was your highest price. And then he had Last Chance, a couple bucks. He's probably in the lead, up over $6. Dirty Dog has... Oh, here, let me start this from the beginning. So Frederick, for you, Rith, Chainer, and Soul Canar. That's not a good 3. David with Mind Slicer, Hinterland Harbor Retro, and Body Snatcher. Like I said, Anthony's got the lead, I believe. He's got Retro Remora and Borderless Last Chance. And Lieutenant Kurtar. Dirty Dog has Retro Wrath of God. Kamal and Foil Borderless Gemstone Mine. Oh, and Savine's Reclamation. He has an extra because of the foil. Robert, you have Umbilicus, Zur Retro, and Sphinx. And Bobby C. You have Hinterland Harbor, Denizen, and Grim Lavamancer. So, like I said, I think Anthony has it won with his 2, just because he has 2. His one is $2 and his other one is $4 plus, or it was $4 even, right? So yeah, I'll pick these right up like this. Put your name right on top. And then I'll price it out and send you guys pictures later of the prices. War 2. Little stack goes on top. And yeah, you participants are smiling because, like I said, if there's any kind of money coming out in this box, it's coming out in your war. We got Nick, Adrian, Casey, Courtney, Barbara, Andrew. Recent winnings, Courtney took home half a cons of Tekir. That's always poopy. I always hate when I have to price out wars. So War 2. Nick, Adrian, Casey, Courtney, Barbara, Andrew. We will randomize it 4 times. Two. 3. Here comes our order. 4. Casey leading off. Then Barbara, Courtney, Adrian, Nick, Andrew. Yeah, Anthony has it for sure, right, Bobby Vane? Oh man, Bobby C says, I hope we see big winnings in War 2. Otherwise, I'm driving to Wizards of the Coast and fighting the first person I see. Man, it's some like intern just like finishing like a 16-hour day, hating life, and he just gets punched in the face as he walks out of work. Oh man. So it's Casey, Barbara, Courtney, Adrian, Nick, Andrew. Come on, War 2. Give us a couple big boys. Our 2 other mythics better be bangers. All right, you only get 3 or 4 mythics a box. And our first 2 were misses. So War 2, Casey, Barbara, Courtney, Adrian, Nick, Andrew. Here we go, Casey, leading off. Give us a rabbit right here in this first pack. If you're not having one in War 1. Casey, leading off War 2 with a rare. Oh, we do. Wait, is that the one? Yeah, okay. 2 out of the 3 versions of Entomb play. The Borderless and this version, the regular. 669, number 32 on our list. So C-Max gets right on the board. 669 Entomb in pack 1. So that's a nice start. 1 casting cost. Search your library for a card, put that card in your graveyard, then shuffle. A grave is the safest place to store ill-gotten treasures. Retro Terror and a Retro Mountain. There we go. Starting it off good. So pack number 19 out of the box at our first hit. First $5 plus. Barbara, your pack 1. And more ladies getting involved too. Some of it is definitely just dudes putting their wives or girlfriends in so they have an extra spot. But there has been a couple of ladies just independently playing retro white here for Barbara. Give us an Enlightened Tutor this time. No, a Windborn Muse retro. Common and your retro planes. Courtney, pack 1 for you. Chasing Casey in Entomb. Looking for a top 31 hit. Courtney with a rare Borderless Commander. Siege Gang. And then a retro blue. No shifting going on. Turnabout. Foil common. Delves. And your retro swamp. Adrian pack 1. Adrian with a rare Forgotten Ancient Retro Spirit Link, your Retro Island. Nick, pack 1. Nick with a retro land, I think. It's got to be Dark Depths. It is. Dark Depths Retro, number 42 on our list, so it doesn't take over the lead. 529. Nick. 529. Dark Depths Retro in pack 1. Dark Depths enters the battlefield with 10 ice counters on it. For 3, you remove an ice counter, and when it has no ice counters left on it, you sacrifice it and you create Merit Lage, a legendary 2020 black avatar creature token with flying and indestructible. Common, your retro forests, and your elephant. So a couple hits in round 1 here. Andrew closing out round 1 of War 2 of Dominaria Remastered. Looking for a top 31 hit to take the lead. Andrew. Rare. A Triskelion. I want to say you got some kind of, feels thick like you have a foil. A crypt, foil common. And a retro mountain. So cards above Entomb are Mystical Tutor, No Mercy, Sneak Attack, Exploration, Worldly Tutor, Yawgmoth, Urza, Enlightened Tutored, Urza's Incubator, Sylvan Library, Vamp Tutor, and Force of Will. Casey trying to add to Entomb, trying to add to the lead here. He's got some kind of retro blue foil, I think, in the back. Casey. In front of it, you have a mythic. So, like I said, I think he's got a foil retro blue. And in front of it, he's got a blue or a mythic. And this one's got to be a good one, right? Our first 2 missed. Give us a good one. Oh! There's the number 2 non-foil card in the set. 5504. Wow. He had 669 plus 5504. 6173. Imagine if he has another a retro foil behind it. It is a retro foil. He's got a retro blue, and then he's got a retro blue foil. No, an impulse. That would have been too crazy. And then an island, of course. Wow. Let me make sure impulse foil is nothing. Retro's normally 9 cents. But we hit another force. Foil's 55 cents. But force is a magnetic $50 plus. We know what it does. 5 casting costs. You may pay 1 life and exile a blue card from your hand rather than pay this spell's mana cost. Counter target spell. Your artillery will burn itself out before I allow my focus to waver. Wow. So that's almost 4 times your entry fee just by that card alone. And Casey takes a commanding lead. Barbara, your pack 2. Rare. An opposition. Retro Lions. And a retro Forest. Courtney, pack 2. There's the force. Man, I want to hit. I feel like I'm hitting more forces recently than library, or I've hit more forces than I have Sylvan libraries. And of course, being a green aficionado, man, I want to see them library. I want to see them borderless libraries. Courtney, rare. A zombie. And still no tutors. Retro Factory and a Retro Mountain. And there's got to be a tutor or 2 left, right, in the box. Give us a worldly tutor. Adrian, pack 2. We got some kind of foil, I think. Is that what I saw? Maybe not. Adrian. Retro Gold. Azira Aryan. No, definitely got a foil. Foil common. And a retro forest. Nick, trying to add to Dark Depths. Nick, if you put a Sylvan library on here, you're within shouting distance of the lead. Do you have our other good mythic in the box? Nick. With a rare. A Decimate. That card in Borderless is awesome looking too. Retro Impulse, no shifting. And your Swamp. Andrew closing out round 2, and then just 1 pack left each. Jason Casey, Force of Will and Entomb. It might be too tall a mountain. Borderless Street Wraith. And then a Mythic. I think it was red, so it's got to be Sneak Attack. No, and it's a regular last chance. So they give us Force of Will, and the other 3 Mythics aren't $5 plus. foil uncommon. Fire Blast. Oh, and you had a Lull retro. And a retro Forests. So going to the final round, we're chasing Casey. Force of Will and Entomb. He's up over $61. Come on, C-Max. Don't be greedy here. Let's get a sweat by somebody else pulling something good. Casey trying to even widen the lead even more. Force of Will widen the lead last pack for him. And a retro Spinal Embrace. Common and a foil common. Retro Island. I think you're good with that Force of Will and Entomb, though, Casey. Barbara. Looking for a... See, even like a borderless Force of Will doesn't do it for Barbara. She needs something foil to get up over 61.73. It's only a couple cards that do that. Casey just hoping for some more money to come out here with that big lead. Barbara with a rare. And there's regular Gemstone Mine. Taina and a Mountain. Or a Tina. Courtney, your last one. Courtney. Rare. A rare Borderless Birds. That's an awesome looking card. Number 39 on our list. 534. BOP Borderless and pack 3. 1 casting cost, 0/1 flyer. Tap it to add 1 mana of any color. It's brilliant plumage, painted streaks of color across the sky, long darkened by war. Look how nice that card is. Retro Matron and a retro Plains. Just down to 3 packs here that can hurt you, Casey. Or like I said, you're hoping it's 3 packs that add to your winnings. Adrian, your last one here. Borderless Edict and a Mythic. So our 5th Mythic behind it. This one's got to be a good one too, right? Give us one. No, a Legacy Weapon. So they do. They give us Force of Will and then 4 not so great Mythics. A Drake. That one's not shifted. That was... and then a foil rare. And a foil Soul Canar. Your Retro Swamp, Soul Canar, and your Arena Filler. Soul Canar's not helping. Soul Canar is normally... where is he? 9 cents. Foil is 19 cents. So just 2 packs left, Casey. Nick and Andrew. And Nick does have Dark Depths Retro on the board, 529. So he needs up over $56. And again, it's just Borderless, Force of Will, non-foil. that would get them there. And I think we're all done with mythics in this box. Nick. Gotta be, is it Tutor here at the end? Where's all the tutors? Rare. Cemetery. Andrew's got to have a tutor, right? We had a box with no tutors in it. Andrew, your last shot. Casey, last pack before you get your monster winnings. Andrew with a retro black. Retro Vamp Tutor. What's the other black ones? Entomb, No Mercy, Yawgmoth, and Vamp Tutor. Give us one. No, a Royal Assassin. A Drake and a Retro Mountain. So congrats to Casey hitting the Force of Will. All the money in the box came out in War 2. Well, not all, but the big money in the box. So this was Depths, Birds, Entomb, and then Force, of course. Force, of course, is at the top. Casey, there you go. Retro Depths. No Lage token comes out to go with that. A Borderless Birds. Entomb. And a Force of Will. Oh, that's 50 plus. Let me get that in a magnetic. Casey, I believe that's your first magnetic from me, isn't it? That's a nice hit. Your Force of Will. So yeah, that was what, 61. That's over 70 bucks there for them. So yeah, all the big money in the box, like I said, come out in War 2. Let me crank up the fan. Get a drink. And then flip over to Mystery. And Mystery is ridiculous with the price list. So I have the approximate prices. We'll be looking them up. I got a list of names here. So this one we're also splitting in half. 2 wars. Each war has 6 seats. Each seat assigned 2 packs. Whoever pulls the highest combined value of cards over $5 wins all other mythics, rares, and retail exclusives from their war. Tonight we're hunting big boys. The top 10 are all $20 plus, punctuated by ManaCrypt at close to 160 at the top. And then it's Demonic Tutor, Ristic Study, Amulet of Vigor, Marrow Gnawer, Recruiter of the Guard, Teferi's Protection, Perforos, Lotus Petal, and Minamo. There are 65 cards that are $5 up by TCG MRKT. And those not lucky enough to win a war will be put into a randomized drawing for $25 credits. Here is War 1 of Mystery. Bobby C, Nick, Lady, Robert, Courtney, and Becky. Here's a bunch of ladies. Yeah. Boys versus girls. Recent winnings. Courtney and Becky split cons of Takir. And then Robert V took home half of Lord of the Rings collector box. And there is definitely, yeah, Bobby V's an elf guy. So yeah, that new Lord of the Rings set has a lot of elf stuff. So he was stoked with the winnings. I guess you're always stoked with the winnings. War 1 of Mystery. Bobby C, Nick, Lady, Robert V, Courtney, Becky. We will randomize it 11 times. Really shaking it up. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Here comes our order. 11. Becky leading off, then Lady, Nick, Courtney, Bobby C, and Bobby V. Bobby V getting that last pack magic chance. Becky, Lady, Nick. Becky, Lady, Nick. Courtney, Bobby, Robert. Courtney, Bobby, Robert. The all black. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Same thing. War 2, the little stack will go on top. So yeah, there's 3 rows on my money list. So I'll just read the first row. Starting at the top, ManaCrypt, Demonic Tutor, Rhystic Study, Amulet of Vigor, Marrow Gnawer, Recruiter of the Guard, Teferi's Protection, Perforos, Lotus Petal, Manamo, Elesh Norn, Selvala, Coat of Arms, Expropriate, Torment of Hailfire, Triumph of the Hordes, Sliver High Lord, Dictate of Erebos, Vigor, Braid of Fire, Scorn of the Scourge of the Throne, and Carpet of Flowers. And that goes down to $12. And then there's another 2 rows that get us down to $5. And all the uncommons and commons that are $3 to $5, there's another, man, I don't even know, 25 of them. I will get them when I price it out. If I don't catch them here initially, the $3 to $5 shippers. So Becky leading off with a into your uncommons. Or I guess it doesn't matter. I should just count, right? Another uncommon and another uncommon and a gold. A guided passage. No help. And a rare. And a cage sun. Doesn't help. And a retail exclusive. Proclamation of Rebirth. So nothing in pack 1 for Becky. Lady, pack 1. There is so much good stuff in this set. This set is so gigantic. Lady, pack 1. Black. A toxin sliver. And a rare. Ooh, there's a nice one right off the bat. I have it at 2361. We'll give it a look. And a retail exclusive. Ooh, she gets 2 hits. And then Riki. I think that's another 5 or 6. Where was Riki? 851. Wow. So that's a very productive pack 1. So Lady, retail exclusives. Riki he's still 851. Riki market 851. And then Recruiter. If my price is still on for this, I might stop looking them up. I have it at 2361. And that's what it is, 2361 still. So I'm not going to look them up from here on out. My prices are good. They haven't moved. 2361. And yeah, this set, the prices have been pretty consistent throughout the whole day. So Lady, 2361. And Riki, retail exclusive, both in pack 1. And Riki was 851. Brings her to 3212 in pack 1. Riki is a 1/2 for 3 casting cost. Whenever you play a legendary spell, draw a card. And then Recruiter of the Guard is a big one. That's one of our ones, $20 plus, close to 24. 1/1 for 3 casting cost. When it enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a creature card with toughness 2 or less, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. Before a cause can have supporters, it has to have a voice. Yeah, that's a fast rabbit, Robert. Recruiter of the Guard and Riki. Nick, pack 1. So only Ristic Study, Demonic Tutor, and ManaCrypt are $32 plus. There are only 3 single cards that can beat it, or 3 cards that can beat it single-handedly. Nick. With a Mythic from Commander Anthologies. Give us a good one. There's a good one. Monument. Where was Eldra? 1026. Nick. 10. Let me move my price guide here. Nick 1026. Eldra's Monument in pack 1. 5 casting costs. Creatures you control get +1/+1 and have flying and indestructible. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice a creature. If you can't, sacrifice Monument. Gods don't lie, they merely slumber. Can you get another hit, Nick? Retail exclusive. Mizumi Short Fang. He is not helping. But you get on the board with Monument, cut into the lead, 10+ bucks. So yeah, that only puts you 22 bucks down. So that opens up another 5 cards for you to catch Lady with a single card. Courtney, pack 1 for you. Bobby V's thinking of Krypton for last pack Magic. That would be some sick. That might be the highest card I ever hit for last pack Magic. I don't think that Michael's Masterpiece Scarab God was hitting the last pack. Courtney with a Dungrove Elder, no help. And another rare. That helps. Sword of the Animist. Where is Sword? Sword of the Animist. Man, this list is so ridiculous. That's 1146. Courtney, 1146. Sword Animist. Pack 1. 2 casting costs. The equipped creature gets +1/+1. Whenever it attacks, you may search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, and shuffle your library. Equip it for 2. The blade glows only for Zendikars chosen. And a retail exclusive red. A Burning Inquiry. So Courtney gets on the board with Sword of Animist. Bobby C., your pack 1. Pathrazor, that was on our ship list. Yeah, that's on our ship list. It doesn't play, but that's 3 to 5. Rare. A Mirran Crusader. And a retail exclusive green. A Boundless Realms. Robert V. closing out round 1, and then just 1 pack left each. Quick Wars with just 2 packs. These little boxes, only 24 packs. There's pack 1 for you. Can you get a little chip out of the lead here? Robert with a Master Transmuter. Another rare. A Beastmaster Ascension. And a retail exclusive white. An Eidolon of Rhetoric. So no help. Lady hit Recruiter of the Guard and Riki in round 1. She's at 3212. Courtney and Sword of Animist is at 1146. And Nick and Eldrazi Monuments at 1026. Becky. Yeah, Beastmaster Ascension's sick with elves. You need a big one, Becky. Black. Nope. Rare. An Angel of the Dire Hour. And then retail exclusive black. And Herald of Lashreck. Sorry, Becky. Lady, looking to add to the lead. Questing Feldegriff. Rare. A Eureka, that plays too. And a retail exclusive. Fury. So Eureka is 586. So she puts another 586. Eureka in pack 2. Brings her to 37.98. So $38 we gotta get to. I'm not gonna read all the stuff that Eureka does, but he's a ninjutsu guy, so yeah, he can just pop out when you damage him. So Lady with 3 nice ones. Nick, your last shot. You need $27 plus. So you need Rhystic Study, Demonic Tutor, or ManaCrypt. 1 card, take the lead. Aura of Silence, is that another one? Yeah, that's another one that ships. Nick. With a rare. A Rune Scarred. That's probably $4. And then a retail exclusive blue. Intruder Alarm, that plays. But that's not going to get him there. That's 1140. So Nick. Had 1026 plus 1140. Brings him to 2166. Intruder Alarm, 3 casting costs. Creatures don't untap during their controller's untap steps. Whenever a creature comes into play, untap all creatures. 1 footstep among many is silent. 1 footstep alone is deafening. And what was Rune Scarred? Like I said, I think that was the one, or like one of the ones on the like the $4 to $5 list. or had just missed the money list. I think that used to play Rune Scarred. Where is it here? Or Rune Scarred. Man, there's so many cards in this set. Yeah, 484. Just misses. Courtney. Lady, you're just on a 3-pack. That can hurt you here. Courtney's got Sword of Animus, 1146. So she needs, what, 26 bucks? Them top 3, Rhystic Study, Demonic Tutor, ManaCrypt. Courtney. With a rare, a Golem, and a retail exclusive blue. A Fate Spinner. So no help. Just down to 2 packs, lady. Bobby C and Bobby V. Here's Bobby C. A Thrun and a rare. And a Tireless Tracker. Man, Bobby C goes a lot of green. Retail exclusive artifact, I think. A Mirror. That's a mythic, but that's no help. Robert V. You got the ManaCrypt here. Last pack magic. Let's go. Explorer is such a nasty card. Let's see, put another land into play and draw a card. Robert with a mythic. Mythic from Commander 14. So that's not the ManaCrypt. Give us something good. A Grave Titan. That plays, but it's down there. Grave Titan. 567. 567. 6/6 Death Touch for 6 casting costs. Whenever it enters the battlefield or attacks, put 2/2 black zombie creature tokens onto the battlefield. Death in form and function. So you need something else. And a Liege isn't getting you there. So congrats to Lady. Winning the first half of Mystery. So the girls win this one. And these were Titan, Eureka, Riki, Monuments, Intruder, Sword, and Recruiter. So Becky, Nick, Courtney, Bobby C, and Bobby V will be put in our giveaway drawing for some credit. Lady, you get Runescar Demon, Have to get up and do the dough, Bobby V. You get Grave Titan, Eureka, Riki, Monument, Intruder Alarm, Sword, and Recruiter of the Guard. Little stack goes on top, and that's our box. War 2 is Andrew, Frederick, Dirty Dog, Shane, Adrian, and David. Recent wins: Frederick won half of Lord of the Rings Collector, and Shane's got wins in Modern Masters 15 and Ultimate Masters. So here's War 2. Andrew, Frederick, Dirty Dog, Shane, Adrian, David. We'll randomize it 7 times. 2, 4, 6. Here comes our order. 7. Dirty Dog leading off, then Andrew, Adrian, Shane, Frederick, David. Dirty Dog, Andrew, Adrian, Shane, Frederick, David. Is this your last pack magic here, David? Dirty Dog, Andrew, Adrian, Shane, Frederick, David. Dog, Andrew, Adrian, Shane, Fred, David. And Lady just won from what? The 2 seat, right? Man, I didn't write down that order for War 1. I guess I'll have to look back at the video. Here we go, Dirty Dog. Woof, woof. Pack 1 for you. He's looking for a leadoff homer. Andrew calling a crypt or a Ristic Study. There are a couple of good ones. That would get my heart going, them two. Dirty Dog. With a rare. A Mystic Confluence. And a retail exclusive Blighted Agent. So blue doesn't help you in this one. You need to pull that in DMR like you normally do, dog. Andrew, pack 1. Do you have the Study or the Crypt? Ooh, Crab. That's right at the bottom, 508. So that's your first one on the board. Can you put another one on here behind it? 508. We'll look at that after we get through here. Give us something else. And a Mythic behind it. Give us a good one. Oh, it is a good one. Sliver Hive Lord. That is 1307. So there's a productive pack. you have something else behind it? Retail exclusive gold. A glittering wish. So Hedron Crab is a 0/2 for 1 casting cost. It has landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, target player puts the top 3 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard. Hedron's perplex minds both great and small. And Hive-Lord, 1 of every color to cast. It's a 5/5. Sliver creatures you control have indestructible. This is the source, the line unbroken since the calamity that brought such monsters to our shores. So there, Andrew becomes our rabbit. 508 plus 1307 brings him to 1815, which is you got to get a top 10 hit. Above it, single card is Mononmo, Lotus Petal, Perforos, Teferi's Protection, Recruiter of the Guard, Marrow-Gnar, Amulet of Vigor, Rhystic Study, Demonic Tutor, and ManaCrypt. Adrian, pack 1 for you. You need what? That Sliver? The Hive-Lord, Frederick? Man, right now, Andrew's hashtag winning. Adrian, pack 1. With and he's got a mythic. Give us another good one. And that plays Expropriate and retail exclusive Mind Slaver. Expropriate is, where is it? 1614. Man, Adrian, 1614. Nine casting calls. It has Council's Dilemma. Starting with you, each player votes for time or money. For each time vote, take an extra turn after this one. For each money vote, choose a permanent owned by the voter and gain control of it. Exile, Expropriate. Few things are more valuable than time or money, and Leovold has plenty of both. So that puts you right back in the game, Adrian. You're only, $5 plus down. You just need another hit and you take the lead. Shane, pack 1 for you. Shane, rare. Beacon of Immortality. Retail exclusive white. Changeling Hero. No help with them 2 white. Frederick, your pack 1. Chasing that 2 seed again. Frederick with a rare Supreme Verdict. Retail exclusive black. Rescue from the Underworld. David closing out round 1, and then just 1 pack left each. There's this member that ships. David with a Aura Shards plays for him. And then a Mythic behind it. So where does Aura Shards put him? Aura Shards, 752. So it only puts him about, what, $11 down from taking the lead. Does he have another $11 plus behind it? With this Mythic, no, a Gideon doesn't help, doesn't play. Retail exclusive, Spelltith Enforcer. So just Aura Shards for David. 3 casting cost. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may destroy target artifact or enchantment. Gaia forged her soldiers into self-wielding weapons that struck down all impurities. So going to the final round, we're chasing Andrew and Sliver Hide Lord and Hedron Crab. They're at 18-15. Adrian Expropriates at 16-14. And David and Aura Shards is at 752. So good one. Good battle here. Dirty Dog looking for a big boy. Up over 18. Single card that can take a lead. Manamo, Lotus Petal, Perforos, Teferi's Protection, Recruiter of the Guard, Marrow Gnawer, Amulet of Vigor, Rhystic Study, Demonic Tutor, and ManaCrypt. Dirty Dog. Oof, oof. Your last shot here. Need a nice one. Ooh, Umbral Mantle. That's our very bottom, 501. So he gets on the board. Brings him to 13-14 down. So does he have another 13? Rare. Dejin, no help. And a retail exclusive, Lantern of Insight, no help. So Umbral Mantle, 3 casting costs. Equipped creature has 3 and untap it. This creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Equip it for 0. It harnesses the power of night in a land where daylight fears to show itself. Andrew, can you widen the lead here with your last pack? Andrew. Oh, with a Cairn and another rare. And a Mind Shatter. Retail exclusive, Your Tiller. So you're sticking with the Hive Lord and the Crab. Adrian, you just need anything $5 plus. You're at 16-14. Only a couple dollars off the lead. A Draco and a rare. A coveted jewel. So you need something from your retail exclusive. Green. A gleeful sabotage. No help. So Andrew dodges the first big bullet. Adrian was just down by a couple bucks. Now Shane, you need them bigger ones that I read off before. What is it, 9 or 10 cards? No, I guess it's above that. Up over 18 bucks. Shane, your last shot. Rare. Grasp of Fate. That was one that just fell off. That's probably like $4.90. Retail exclusive. Flame King Harbinger. Like I said, this was one of the ones that was right at the bottom and fell off. That Grasp of Fate. Grasp is... Oh no, it's 744. That's on my list. Where is it? Oh yeah, it's on my list. 744. That's what I have. I'm thinking of something different. 744 for Shane. That's not getting him there though. Three casting costs. When it enters the battlefield, for each opponent, exile up to one target non-land permanent that player controls until Grasp of Fate leaves the battlefield. So just down to 2 packs that can hurt you, Andrew. Frederick, your last shot. Frederick with a meddling mage and then a mythic. Ooh, wait, isn't Crypt from Eternal Masters in this? We got a mythic from Eternal Masters for Frederick. Give it to us. Oh! We hit it. There it is. Andrew calls it. Wow. There's 158.75. Holy moly. F&A, baby, is what right, Frederick. 160 bucks. 0 casting cost. At the beginning of your upkeep, flip a coin. If you lose the flip, ManaCrypt deals 3 damage to you. You tap it to add 2 colorless. Wow. You knew it was coming, Andrew. I definitely didn't have much faith that I was going to pull it tonight. Wow. And what is that? That jump up to number, what, 2, 3 on my all-time pool list, highest cards. There's a ManaCrypt. So Andrew couldn't get through all of them. Frederick cracks the ManaCrypt. And now Frederick just wants to see more money here from David. Victory lap pack. Even though it's somebody else's for Frederick. Whoa. So that, what a night. Pulling a ManaCrypt. David with a Goblin Charbelcher and a White Knight. So big congrats to Frederick. Ooh. And that is, like I said, that's definitely a top 5 card value-wise that I've ever pulled for the group. 158.75 for a under $40 buy-in. So Dirty Dog, Andrew, Adrian, Shane, and David will be put in our giveaway drawing. This was Mantle, Crab, Shards, Grasp, Sliver, Expropriate, and Mana. Whoa. Yeah, I'll take some claps for pulling the Crypt. Here you go, Frederick. Umbral Mantle, Hedron Crab, Aura Shards, Grasp of Fate, Sliver Hive Lord, Expropriate, and woohoo! We hit a Crypt. Unreal. So big box of mystery. Crypt, Recruiter of the Guard, Expropriate, Sliver Hive Lord were our top. And that is 158.75 for Frederick. So that's what? 158. 87. 93. And another 15. That's over $100. $108 in just them. And then you got 158. So you got over $250. Whoa. Or no, did I just add that right? 160 and 18 is 178. 188. 180. 184. 189 and another 15. No, it's up over 200. It's up over $200 in top loaders for under a 40. You're going to get over 5 times your entry fee on a high roller box. Wow. And War 1. Becky, Nick, Courtney, Bobby C, Robert V. I got to take out Lady and Frederick. Lady and Frederick. Frederick and the lady. So here's our list. 1, 2 through 5 each, right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bobby C, Nick, Robert V, Courtney, Becky, Andrew, Dirty Dog, Shane, Andrew, David. Yeah, that was a killer mystery box, right? I guess whenever you hit a box with a ManaCrypt in, it's going to be good unless you don't hit anything else. And we're going to shake it up the max we can, 12. So name at the top of the list after 12 is our winner. 1 is Robert. 2 is Becky. 3 is Robert. 4 is Becky. 5 is Bobby. 6 is Bobby. 7 is Bobby. 8 is David. 9 is Nick. 10 is Shane. 11 is David. Next one on top wins. 12 times. Shane jumps up there. Shane wins the credit. $25. So very nice both. We hit big boys in both boxes. We get a magnetic in both boxes. Casey hit the magnetic in War 2 at DMR. He gets Dark Depths, Birds, Borderless, Entomb, and a Force of Will. Lady 1, War 1 of Mystery. She gets Rune Scarred, Grave Titan, Eureka, Riki, Monument, Intruder Alarm, Sword of the Animist, and Recruiter of the Guard. And then Frederick cleaned up in War 2. Frederick with an Umbral Mantle, a Crab, Shards, Grasp, Sliver Hive Lord, Expropriate, and a ManaCrypt. $160 for the ManaCrypt. Shane won some credits. And our schedule coming up. Next up will be our VIP Raz. It's got to be $1,000 plus worth of cards and accessories, deck boxes, play mats. It'll all be given away to free for those of you that have entered my events over the last 6 months. So that's our upcoming schedule. VIP Raz number 5. If you want to get involved, check us out. Facebook group, Magical Box Breaks and Wars. You guys enjoy your weekend. I'll be in touch. Peace. Oh, I had Andrew twice and was missing Adrian. Well, thankfully, neither one of them hit. You're right, I did, though. Thank God not one of them Andrew spots hit. Shane with the credit. Who is that Tanker Bros Gaming? So, yeah, rock out your weekend. I'll be in touch. Peace out.